I guess as one of the issues with a life cycle mentality is this early phase, this phase when the design choices are made, the design decisions are made. When you look at the standard design process of building a process plant, of building equipment itself, of installing oil and gas refineries, for example, there'll be a concept, a business reason to do this thing. Somebody will specify a preliminary design. You know, oh, this plant in Germany, we did it this way. Oh, we'll just copy that here in the USA and that should be okay. There'll be some costing done to justify the financial reasons for it. There'll be an approval if the financing makes sense and there's return on investment. Then, of course, we do the full design, right down to nitty-gritty, so we can actually build this thing. There'll be blueprints, there'll be specifications, there'll be documentation, procedures, contracts, all that sort of stuff will come out of that design process. There'll be a review, typically a HAZOP or the equivalent, to assess if this design is actually usable and safe enough to use. Finally, the design's approved and we construct. That's the typical process engineering houses are asked to do. And where is the analysis of operating and business risk? The silly people here have not asked, is this thing going to make good money for us? The assumption is it will. Back here somebody says, oh, we've approved it, but it all depends that everything goes right, that the availability is at the level we intend it to be. It doesn't say what are the risks to prevent this from happening. The assumption here is everything is good. Never, if it goes bad, what does it mean? Will it go bad? Well, in my career, every company I've worked for, lots of things go bad. The design we want to see happen never fulfills itself 100% of the time. 85% of the time, 90% of the time, the other 10% of the time, it goes bad. And that 10% destroys 90% of the profit. So if I'm designing and do not think about the business's future and its operating costs as a design requirement, then I just build a happy world on paper that can never be replicated in the real world.